Ah, yes, we return finally to Talon Blackstrake's Elder Scrolls Adventure. And it's been a while since I've uploaded anything in general, so I thought this would be like a little update video of why I haven't been uploading anything. It's mostly because I've been busy working on another project. It's I have this podcast that I'm working on called Always Very Always. So yeah, it's a comedy podcast and whatnot, and maybe you want to go check it out. It's on iTunes. It's basically on every podcast service, and it's also on YouTube. And I just was trying to work on that a lot because I think it has potential to be big, and stuff that could like actually provide me with money or a living even. I think takes priority over this of me playing video games. So yeah, that's what I've been working on, and I just haven't had time to, or the energy to like edit all this stuff down. So, because I know I mentioned this before, but I have so much footage on my hard drive that I need to edit down. It's going to be quite a slog. So, I'm sorry there's just been like, I don't know, it's probably been 2 weeks. I don't know, by the time this goes up, it might be even a month. I don't know. But I just wanted to update you on what's been happening with me. So yeah, on my channel there will be a link to the Always Very Always channel, my podcast, and also be a link to my Patreon if you want to support that. And get the bonus episodes of that podcast. But I'd be very thankful if you checked it out. So yeah, from now on, I will be uploading pretty much every day now that I got a little more time on my hands. And there's times of the weeks where I can have time to record a bunch and upload a bunch. So I just have to get my shit together for a little bit, and now I'm back once again. And I'll be publishing 3 videos a day, and I think until this Skyrim series finishes, it's going to be Pokemon Expert Inroad, Talon Blackstrake Journey, and the NBA 2K14 My Career. So yeah, that's the plan that I have for now. And I thought I could fucking stretch this update out to cover all this part of the game, because this is so annoying trying to commentate over the parts where I'm like fighting and bumbling around at night, because it's like absolutely just pitch black if there's not a single light source there. I just can't see anything. Like, look at this, it's so dark for me. But I downloaded that mod. I also want to talk about some recent stuff as of this recording. It's been 2 days since the last update, and then it was like 2 days before that there was a initial update, another update that Bethesda put on Skyrim, and I don't get the reason why. I can read like what they say the reason is right here. Let me open up Steam right quick. But I took a break from playing Skyrim like 2 months ago, because I just had my fill with it. I wanted to move on to other stuff. But I was playing it a lot though. But I wanted, in the in-between time, every once in a while I would go on Nexus and see, like, download some mods. So I got up to like, I don't know, 700, 600 mods, something like that. I don't know. But I was getting ready to like really mod this game out and make my like final mod list. Like my final like all-time Skyrim mod list until Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. Or really, I guess it's my final mod list until the Beyond Skyrim stuff comes out. So that's gonna be, a wrench has been thrown in fucking everyone's mod list because of these 2 updates. The first one was on September 15th, and it says, let's see, it's supposed to fix the access for the Japanese and Chinese regions. So why did why did everyone have to be forced to download this thing? And also, it fixed some of the creation. Like, I added a installed content menu so you can see what you actually bought and what you actually have like activated, installed in the Creation Club menu, I guess. And yeah, it's very minor stuff. And the other update that came out on the 20th, it was supposed to resolve an issue preventing some mods from properly loading. And when I mean mods, they mean the Creation Club stuff, I believe. Or it might be like the Xbox and PS whatever mods. No, but this is a PC update, so I think it is Creation Club. Resolved an issue causing the player's creation credit balance to display incorrectly after immediately purchasing credits. Okay, that could be annoying. Resolved issue preventing player from purchasing the pet Nix Hound in some non-English languages. Resolved issue preventing player from purchasing horse armor in non-English languages. And there were some people commenting on it, like, you gotta be such a dumb fuck for buying the Creation Club mods. Which I don't agree with. I bought the Creation Club stuff because it's sort of like Hearthfire. It's like there's not really much to Hearthfire, but it's so integral to so many mods, you might as well just buy it. And to me, I feel like having a lot of the Creation Club stuff and some of the armors and some of the types of things like that Electro Nymph thing or the Oblivion one, they add things that could be and probably be integrated into some major mods in the future. And in terms of the Nymph, there's already like those sort of companion mods that are based off of that DLC, the Saints and Seducers DLC. So I feel like buying the Creation Club stuff is not so much important for the stuff that you're buying, but it's all the other mods that might depend on that stuff. You know what I'm talking about? So I felt the need to buy it, and I spent like $30. I didn't even buy everything, but I still ended up spending like $30-$40 on it. And I bought most of the stuff, as much as I could get with that amount of money. But yeah, they basically, excuse me, they basically had two, apparently Skyrim script extender breaking patches to fix minor stuff with the Creation Club. Which is not even, like, who gives a fuck? Stop worrying about Skyrim. Even if shit is broke, and as people complain about, there's all these fucking major issues and game breaking glitches and quest breaking glitches in the game. Why don't you patch that instead? Well, one, like, this patch, it's not like this patch is like so minor. It has big implications. What the fuck? I don't know if y'all heard that. It sounds like someone's like dragging something on the floor. Yeah, you can't hear that. But anyways, it has big implications. What it's just trying to fix like minor, like user interface stuff. And it probably only took like two or three people to like fix it and implement it. It's not like a whole game design studio having to fix this interlocking problem with all these various codes and references and flags going off, and you know, if we have to fix this game breaking glitch to make it make sure no one can replicate like a quest breaking bug or something, it's going to affect these three other quests that are in the area or refer to the same person, and it's going to fuck up the various states. I don't know. I'm not a game designer, but I just know it's a complicated process, and if they were going to fix stuff like that, it was going to be years ago when they still had all the staff, like hundreds of people on staff working on it, and not now when so much of the staff is working on, you know, their other projects. They moved on. They moved, all those people have moved on, and it's probably like a skeleton crew of people who are also working on other stuff most of the time, who come back every once in a while to fix very, very minor stuff that isn't even gameplay related. I mean, I guess the one on January 6th from this year was gameplay related, because it fixed the glitch with like some dungeon, and also with like the Dawnstar Museum. Very minor stuff though. Which that one also broke SKSE. Interesting place about this readout, I don't know what's called. I forget what this is called. Is it Broken Tower readout? Is that on multiple save files, when I walked outside, the game would just crash. And I don't know why. I got really scared here because the game would like always crash in this area. I don't know what mod did it, but due to my completionist shriek, I still try to clear this place, even though I might lock myself into a state where the game's gonna crash every time I load it back up, or I take one step after I load in. Well, it didn't happen in this save file, so happy about that, and I will never be coming back here after I leave. Anyways, let's see, I want to read more about this last update, because it might just be as simple. I mean, it's simple for me because I'm just downloading, I'm not a modder, but this might be just as simple for most people who are modding your games to just download the next update, and it's not going to break all your mods or even some of your mods. So I'm reading some more. But there's a part of me, because there's some discourse in some places that I've been reading about this. I'm reading this on like a Steam and like YouTube comments, and it's like
You want to give up now out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
Mama, why are you and Papa
let's take a break from that.
We're not fighting, we're just... Why don't I get you something to eat? Mama and Papa will talk later.
Mama
My
doesn't
daughter
think I'm
Adara is
gross.
going to be a fine
That's
silversmith when
just
she's
stupid girl
older.
talk.
But you probably... Here. I have a delivery on... Thank you. He can be a bit difficult.
So you don't know anything about this house? No. Anyone seen entering or leaving?
Anyways, it just feels like there's an aspect of like, does the people at Bethesda who update Skyrim, do they give a fuck about people who mod the game? Like, mods are such a part of Skyrim, and you know this update's gonna fuck shit up, could potentially fuck shit up. But I guess it's not that big of a deal, because you know, every time, no matter what, there's gonna be people to update fucking SKSE, so I guess they don't give a fuck.
First you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead. You and the Jarl will answer for
But I
any
wonder,
desecration of my
does that
ancestors'
motivate
bonds.
Bethesda or Todd
That's
Howard
enough,
or
Lord. We're done.
people working on the game, thinking about, oh, we make an Elder Scrolls 6. We know that people are gonna mod the fuck out of it. Does that make you like, oh, we want to give them all, we're gonna make a great base game and all these different aspects for people to build upon, even though we might not be able to finish it in our timeline. We're gonna give all this baseline assets and stuff for modders to run
Oh,
with.
that's right. Now,
Or
you're
like,
supposed to get
do they resent
something for your
modders
trouble,
for like
aren't you?
finishing their game and improving their game? I don't know. I would be like, hey, this is a business, and this is, you know, we gotta make some money. All we got is 5 years to do this. I'm gonna do my thing for 5 years, and then a year of like patch support, maybe some DLC, and then y'all do whatever y'all want after that. But I hope that Elder Scrolls 6 has a lot more DLC than the 3 we got. But I don't know. One part of me is like, I feel like fans of the series, real fans of the series, are gonna be we're kind of indirectly demanding a lot more from the series, a lot more content from the series, and Bethesda probably feels that sort of ambient pressure, so they might fuck around and do like province-sized DLC.
The finest weapons,
but I don't know.
armor.
And then like sell it for like $60. I would buy that. I would totally buy that.
Fight well.
What the hell? Y'all gotta hear that one. I guess it's like a saw or something. They're cutting up some wood.
You all right? You look like you might be sick. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Thanks for the money.
I have letters to read.
The Thalmor. Only snooping around. Snooping as usual. Markarth. Beautiful, beautiful fucking city of marble, but people fucking stink. Stink to high heaven, I'd say.
The hags. I have potions for disease, love sickness, irritation. Take a look.
This is probably the first time I ever went to the alchemist shop in Markarth.
Of course.
It's just so out of the way, and like for the longest time, like why they don't have any shops. You can't buy shit here. But the smith guy is just in the little yawl area, and the alchemist is just in this fucking hole in the wall. Well, see you next time, folks.
Need something?